My perfect classroom would be a classroom where students are interested and that students are engaged and that they are actually leading and actively running the classroom.
Yep. What kind of stuff do you do to keep them engaged and interested?
I try and use a variety of sources. So I use music, I use film clips,
Cool.
a lot of images. My students love photographs, they love artwork. And I find that, especially using visual images, which students can interpret, and there's not a right and wrong,
Yep.
that allows them to kind of feel a comfort level with social studies that they've never had in the past, because they're so used to what's the right answer.
Yep. Yep.
And it's kind of enlightening for them when they realize there's not a right answer.
Yep. That's true.
By running the classroom, like, what do you mean? Do you mean like more independent work?
More independent work and more involvement from them in terms of leading the discussion, possibly having debates, and occasionally taking the classroom in a direction that maybe I didn't plan, but that their interest kind of guides it.
Yep. And what is one thing you have learned from your students?
Oh, it's hard to determine just one thing. One thing that I've learned from my students, and I'd say the biggest thing, is that I learn as much from them as they learn from me.
Yep. Yep.
That every day someone will come to me and share something that I'll be like, oh, never thought of it that way. And to be open
Yep.
to that.
All right. And what keeps you going as a teacher?
My students.
Your students.
My students keep me going. I'll have students come back after they've graduated, and I take the greatest kind of sense of accomplishment. Someone who's told me almost every day that I had them, I hate social studies, I hate history. You're a good teacher, miss, you're trying, but I hate it. I really don't like it, but I'll do my best because it's you. And then they'll come back years later. And they'll say, Miss Swain, I just wanted to let you know, I really did appreciate your classroom. I really did learn a lot, even though
That's nice.
I didn't think I was.
Yeah, that's a really special thing.
It really is. I had one student who was really struggling, not passing my class or many of his other classes. And, called home, did everything we could to get him engaged. And he just wasn't engaged.
Yeah.
He actually ended up leaving our school, kind of dropping out. Then he got his GED. He came back to see me after he had received his GED and was enrolled in a culinary arts institute. And he said, I just wanted to come in and I said thank you. And I said, thank me? He's like, yeah. He said, because you didn't give up on me when I gave up on myself.
Yep.
And I try and remember that. That sometimes all students are looking for is someone to not give up on them.
All right. Well, thank you for spending some time with us today.
Thank you, gentlemen.
We hope you enjoyed the rest of your conference.
Oh, I'm certainly going to. Thank you.